Gentlemen, welcome, guys. Back to the stream. Ringo TV Reactions in the building with another one. What I want to talk about, guys, is an interesting topic. Pretty much why I choose not to date single mothers at 48. You know, dealing with a topic like this, right? It's difficult because, and I believe I speak for a lot of men. A lot of men are tired. We're done. All right. You try to instill values in women. You try to talk about the issues that really matter. They won't listen. I just released a video earlier, right? It's in the video section on the platform. Just made a video, and I think it's something along the lines of for women who blame their baby daddies, something along them lines. I don't got the title off the top of my head, right? I made a community post to give you like an update of what's going on with the video, how it's performing, because what I wanted to do was, I guess, reach out to women that are single mothers who've been bashing their baby daddy on social media. And I wanted to reach out to them to make them understand that, okay, if you feel your baby daddy's a problem, that's one thing. But let's look at you. Let's hold you accountable for something. Because if the first baby daddy, in your opinion, is a bum, a loser, whatever the case is, and you go out here and you get into a new relationship, and you have the same ongoing problem with a new man, the problem is not the man, the problem is you. As soon as I uploaded the video, there was no women bashing, there was no you're to blame, you're to blame, you're to blame. We were literally holding everybody accountable, the man and the woman. 2 women unsubscribed from the platform immediately. And what I'm realizing in today's day is that if you're a man and you're trying to entertain single mothers in any capacity, you really just got to lie to them. That's the only way. Not that I'm suggesting that that's what you do as a man, because I don't lie to women. But what I'm realizing is you really can't have any civilized conversation to get to know a woman. Because I don't discriminate. I really don't. At the same time, this is very difficult to talk about. When you have women that refuse to have the conversation, to understand where men are, to understand what we're thinking, and you just don't care, and you just write everybody off as a horrible person because you have bad experiences with men, or you're dealing with childhood traumas and relationship issues, and then you take your frustration out on every man that offer criticism or an opinion or give you sound advice. I don't think any man should be involved with that. I think that's a dangerous investment. Like, I refuse to do that, guys. At 48, I don't got that kind of time. I do not have that kind of time. Because in the video that I made, and you could check it out in your own leisure time, I think I did an excellent job trying to balance out accountability. Okay, the father of your children don't want to work. He's a bum. He's lazy. You realize that. Maybe you made a mistake. Okay, we'll give you that one. But when we look at relationships in today's day, you'll see a single mom who'll have 3 baby daddies, and she'll complain about all of them. All of them men are trash. All of them ain't good. That can't be the problem. That can't be the problem. It cannot be that all these men are bad. Can't be. Because if baby daddy was bad, then as a grown woman, as an adult, you should have already learned the pitfalls enough to teach other women not to fall in the same pit. So if you get with baby daddy number 2 and repeat the same process, break up, get with baby daddy number 3, break up, now he ain't ish, he's a problem. I don't see how could anybody look at the situation and say, well, these men are the problem if you keep making bad choices. There gotta be accountability, ladies, or else you'll never be successful in relationships. And I'm done. Like, moving forward, guys, this is the last video. I'm not making no more videos trying to give advice for single mothers, to try to help them, to try to, lead them in hopes that they can really find a decent quality man. I'm done. Because I'm not going to make videos to lie to you. I'm not going to do that. You have enough panda bears on social media that will tickle women's ears all day to make them feel good about themselves. I can't make you feel good about a bad situation. I believe that as women, you have to have accountability. You have to have accountability for your life. You cannot continually walk down a path that's leading you to destruction and you refuse to listen. Because us men in today's day, number one, most men are not trying to get married today. Most men are refusing to become stepdaddies. I teach men, don't do that. That's risky. That's dangerous. Don't even do that, guys. I try to show as much consideration. I try to provide a balanced playing field because, a lot of times when you talk about these topics, women are always accusing you of bashing women. They're always accusing you of you're putting somebody down. I got much love for women, much love for women, much love for black women. And I try my best, man, to reach you ladies, bro. And you just don't listen, man. I'm done. And I know there are many men that are listening to me right now and they feel what I'm saying. And they're done too. You know what this means for you? Being alone for life. Because you refuse to listen. You have a lot of quality men out here. We're not dirt bags like your baby daddy. We're not dirt bags like those men who used and abused you. We're decent quality men that are family orientated. And we're trying to be reasonable. We're trying to bring leadership. We're trying to bring accountability so that you can now be around a king who understands what leadership roles is to lead and direct you. Be a protector and provider. You don't want that. You want to argue. You want to accuse. You don't want to submit and listen to learn something. And when men of quality experience this over and over and over and over, we're done. I don't want to hear anything about what you're going through anymore. I don't care how fine you look. I don't care how pretty you look. I don't care about none of that stuff no more. If you're a single mom, I don't got nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. Respectfully. Because at the end of the day, all I'm seeing is nothing but problems. That's all I'm seeing. Because if baby daddy number 1 was a problem, okay, learn from that. So that when you get around a real man, you'll know how to adapt to that man. Listen to that man. If you can't even listen to a video giving you great advice to better yourself as a woman, to prepare yourself for a king, if you can't even listen to that, there's no hope for you. And it doesn't matter how you look. Because a lot of times, ladies, you'll look good and it'll attract men to you. Yeah, to sleep with you. But can you attract a man that actually want to be with you long term? It's one thing to be a single mom and you look good, nice body, everything look good. But once us brothers learn your mentality, we're no longer attracted to you. Doesn't matter how you look. I'm done. I am completely done. I'm not making no content about this type of stuff no more. This is the last video. If I make videos about dating and relationships for men, it's for women that are single women with no kids. So men, moving forward, when we do content about dating and relationships, it is about you men pretty much hooking up with women that are single and have no kids. I'm not making no more content about, dating a single mom or man, how to go about dealing with a situation like this. Is it possible for a man to coexist with a woman that got kids? I'm done with that, bro. I'm done because content like that, it don't go nowhere. It's like nobody want to hear the truth. And I'm not about to start lying to anyone. I don't do that on the platform. If I give sound advice, it's not to bash you as a woman. It's to educate you so that you can prepare yourself, so that you can be in a long-term relationship and have success. I am done. I'm tired of this. Y'all be getting too upset too fast, and that shows how many men you push away. That shows how many men that come in and out of your life, good men that really saw you, they know you a single mom. And these men was like, you know what? I'm gonna step up to the plate. I'm gonna be a man to this woman. She been through a rough time. She been through the dirt and the rugged places. I'm gonna show her love. And then when they come around you, the attitude, resentment, you start treating this good brother like he did you wrong. And he's here doing his best to be compassionate. There's only but so much compassion a man can have, man. There's only so much energy a man can put out there before he say enough is enough. I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm 48 and I am done. Not wasting my time. A lady have to have no kids in order for any man to entertain them. If she got kids, brothers, don't do it. Don't do it, guys. You're going to be met with hostility. You're going to be met with the pain from her past. She's going to take it out on you, even though you didn't do nothing wrong to her. You could be sweet, nice, gentleman, good, kind, everything. She will find a way to blame you. You go watch the video I just made, guys, and you tell me, was that a bad video? You tell me, was I bashing women, putting women down? I don't do that stuff. I don't do that kind of stuff. I try to be fair. I try to understand women as much as I can so that when I release my words, it impart value on the listener. But the first thing they do is they react out of anger. I'm unsubscribing. I don't want to watch your videos no more. I don't want to see. And I'm like, if you cannot handle what I'm saying, you're not built for a relationship. You're not built for a king. You could never be around a real man because a real man demand respect. He demand that you actually pay attention to him because if you came from a rough situation with a sorry ASS ninja and you get around a king, a man who is a boss, a family-orientated man, he's not BSing around with you. He's trying to guide you. He's trying to show you love. The problem is, ladies, you've never been loved before. You never experienced love. So when a man try to show you love, you don't even know what it looks like. And you frustrate these men. These men are tired of this, guys. Like, seriously, I'm done. I am done. And what they do is they'll gaslight you and try to make it seem as if though you got some sort of issue with women. And they'll try to flip it and make it seem like you're bashing women. And I'm like, what is going on with this war y'all got with men? Is it a lack of a father situation, daddy issues, baby daddy issues? Like, we have nothing to do with your past. If you had a rough past with your baby daddy, you need to let that stay in the past. It don't make no sense. Because what they're going to do, guys, is they're going to start saying you hate women, your mama black, you're gay, you're just mad because you can't get a woman you like. I'm done. I'm done. I don't got no time. This is why I say, guys, focus on your relationship with God, hit the gym, focus on your money and your health. That's it. That's it, guys. Because anything else that gets in the way, it's going to sabotage your growth. It's going to sabotage your growth, guys. Us quality men don't got time to be putting all of this energy into something that's not going nowhere. All I did is made one video, guys, figuring, let me tackle an issue of ladies that have issues with their baby daddies. Because you have a lot of single mothers out here that they go through this baby daddy drama. And most of us brothers, when we in the streets, we see women, we try to holler at different ladies. Hey, how you doing, sis? Hey, my name's so-and-so, boom, boom, boom. Come to find out she a single mom. But you willing to give her the shot. You willing to say, hey, I know she got kids, but I'm really feeling her. She looking good. She look like she has that potential. Then you start hearing her talk. You try to educate her. You try to show her the way. She don't want to follow you. She don't want to follow no leadership. She don't know what it means to submit. She don't know what it means to take criticism. You can't tell her nothing. It's like you got to lie to her. I don't know, ladies, but it seems like for the most part, you want people to lie to you. You want a man to come to you and call you a queen. You want him to dance around you. You want him to tell you everything that's nice and never anything that's wrong. All I ask for is be accountable for your actions. Just like if I did something wrong, I got to be accountable for my actions. How is it that as men, we could be accountable for what we do in a relationship, but when it comes to you ladies, you never want to hold yourself accountable for nothing? It's always the man's fault. There's no way you could tell me if you got 3 baby daddies that all of them are bad men. You're the common denominator if you got with them and slept with them and had babies with them. How could all 3 of them be bad men? You should have learned from baby daddy number 1 what a bad man looked like and how to avoid him. Number 2, how to keep your legs closed so that you don't end up pregnant again by a loser. These are the things you're supposed to learn. So how does it go from baby daddy number 1, 2, 3, and 4? And all of these men are bad men? No, they're not. They're not. You're the common denominator. And see, this is why I'm done. I don't want to be in a situation like that, bro. I don't want to be in a situation where I meet a lady, she's a single mom, even if she look good. Even if she look good, she have the potential, all of that stuff is nice. But when I realize you cannot take information, criticism, leadership, none of this stuff, I can't deal with you. I'm not even wasting my time with that, bro. Absolutely crazy. Because, guys, this goes across the board, guys. This goes across the board. Think about how many single mothers are right now trying to entertain some guy. And the dude is trying to do his best, but she's not listening to nothing he say. Dude have to literally lie to her. Because I know a lot of you ladies are being lied to right now. This guy is lying, not because he really care about you. He's lying because he's trying to hook up. That's the difference. You're entertaining men that are lying to you because they just want to smash. Whereas you have men out here that really are interested in you seriously. And those men, you treat them like they garbage. Good luck. Good luck, guys. But I listen, my advice to a lot of men in 2025, moving on into 2026. If a woman got kids, single mom, choice is yours. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it, guys, because there's too many issues. You're dealing with unresolved trauma, unresolved hurt, resentment, bitterness, anger issues, insecurities, kids that are not yours that she's expecting you to step up to some plate to provide. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not taking care of kids that are not mine. I'm never doing that. It's one thing to get with a single mom and you dating her and you're interested in her. The baby daddy is supposed to be taking care of his kids. Meaning, if you have a relationship with a single mom, the father of those kids are supposed to be active in their lives, not you. Not you. Because if the shoe was the other way around, and you got with a single mom, or just a woman in general, and let's say hypothetically speaking, you got 3 kids, and you said, hey, in order for you to date me, you got to accept my kids as your own. How many women are going to step up to the plate to be a stepmom in order to date you? None of them. And this is the way it always been. If some of you guys pull up on a lady and she's like, oh, you got kids, oh, I'm out, I'm leaving. She totally rejects you. You could be the greatest guy ever. She'll reject you by the pure fact she know you got kids, which is crazy. They won't even entertain you. So what most guys do, they lie. They meet women. Hey, you got kids? Nope, I don't got none. Knowing good and well you got 2 to 5 kids. But you don't tell her you got kids because you already know the game. You gotta lie. Because if you tell the truth, she's gonna not want to deal with you. That's the world we live in. So what most men do in today's day, they just lie. I'm not lying. I just rather not deal with the issues. I just rather not deal with none of these problems because no matter how much I speak, no matter how fair and balanced, I'm always looked upon as the bad guy. I literally uploaded a video, guys, being fair, balanced. There's no bashing. There's none of that mess. I'm not calling women out of their names. If we as men cannot have decent conversations with you ladies, there's a problem. And I think that on social media, we're quick to be angry, whereas in the real world, we wouldn't do that if we're face to face. If I'm talking to ladies, a group of ladies, face to face, I guarantee you, you would hear me out way better because I'm in your face. I'm right next to you. But it's something about social media. It's like everybody on social media use social media to attack people, to troll, to insult, to do all this goofy stuff. Whereas if you was in somebody's face, you wouldn't be doing that mess. If I'm talking to a group of 10 ladies about this topic, and I'm right here doing this, you ain't gonna have some guy on the sidelines talking ish, because he ain't gonna say that to my face. He ain't gonna be there saying something goofy. He know better. Men know better than to be goofy and saying dumb stuff in front of a man and he's right there. You go in his face and you say that stuff, it's gonna be a different story for you. So people know how to conduct themselves when they're in a setting where we're face to face. But on social media, it's like we can't even have these decent conversations, and we're wondering why relationships is at an all-time low. Single motherhood is on the rise. And you have to ask yourself, why are there so many single mothers? Because number one, ladies are making bad choices. They're getting with men that are no good. They're refusing to get with the decent men that want to do the right thing. Instead, they get with the men that lie to them. So what happens? They have baby number one, baby number two, baby number three, baby number four. By the time you get with the decent man, you got 4 kids already, 4 baby daddies. That makes it even 4 times more difficult to settle down because now you got these kids from these other ninjas. And on top of that, to add insult to injury, you're bringing all that trauma from all those past relationships, you're bringing it to the new guy. And you're punishing the new guy based on all of the stuff that happened in the past. So now the new guy has to become the maintenance man to repair all of the damage that was done in the past. That's not fair to him. That is not fair to him. You see? As a single mom, the first thing you have to ask yourself is this: why are you a single mom? It can't be because a man is just a deadbeat and he left you. No. Because if you have more than one baby daddy and all of these baby daddies, you're telling me that they all left you, that's a lie. I don't believe that. No, they didn't leave you. Something happened and you left because you couldn't get your way. And that's exactly what took place. They didn't leave you. You left the relationship because something happened and you couldn't get your way. That's what went wrong. So why should the new guy come in and be punished? And now he got to be on trial. Literally, you put him on probation. You know how it is when you're on a job and you're on probation? That's how a lot of men feel when they get into these kind of relationships. They feel like they're on probation, like they got to walk on eggshells. They got to say all the right things in order to get the job. Why would you want to put yourself through that? Why would you want to put yourself through that type of torment, guys? Think about this. You're a man that got your life together. You got your money right. Everything about your life is right. You decide to settle down with this woman here, in whom is a single mom. You're literally giving her the opportunity, and she's blowing it because she's judging you based on the men she dealt with in the past. And you're a good guy. But she can't see that because she never had a man like you, because she never had the daddy in her life. A lot of ladies are suffering from this. It's not just a bunch of men that was not raised with their father. You have a lot of women that never got a hug from their daddy. They don't know what it means to be loved. They don't know what it means for a man to love them because they only been lied to their whole life. So when they get around a man that actually knows how to show love, they don't even understand the love languages, and they see him as, oh, you're thirsty, you're doing too much, you look like you're just obsessed with me. And the man's showing you love. The man is showing you that he cares. But you're pushing him away, and he's releasing all this energy. It comes to the point where he's going to be like, look, I'm done. I can't deal with this no more. You're doing too much. I'd rather go where I'm celebrated. I'd rather go where I'm welcomed rather than you're just tolerating me for a while. I'd rather go where I'm celebrated and I'm useful. And I'm telling you, a lot of you guys that have been putting your energy into relationships that's not going nowhere, you need to leave that alone. You need to move forward and not allow that situation to bring you down. And this is why I'm done making videos trying to give advice to single mothers. You cannot give them advice. You cannot help them with nothing. Any advice you give single mothers about relationships, they will reject it. They will reject it. They will start to bash you. They'll start to criticize you. They'll start to say you're a woman basher, a woman hater. And all you're doing is sharing your truth about what really is going on. And because of this situation, this is why a lot of guys are opting out of marriage. They're opting out of dating single mothers. You have a lot of guys that are literally teaching men. And I teach men this right now. Leave them alone. It's not worth it, guys. It really is not worth it because for the most part, ladies, and I got to be honest with you, the reason why a lot of guys in today's culture are literally gravitating towards you It is not because it's not because these guys are really trying to get with you because they're trying to marry you. They're just trying to sleep with you. If you really be honest, that's what they're trying to do for the most part. And those are typically the guys that really have no interest in you other than sleeping with you. Just because you're a single mom and you look good doesn't mean that all of these guys that are attracted to you is because you got it going on. You just look good to sleep with. That's pretty much it. You know, I'm just being honest and straight up with you. I'm 48. I'm a grown ass man. When I'm talking to you, I'm being straight with you. The problem is you can't handle that raw and uncut straightness. Instead, everything is a joke. And a lot of ladies think because they look good on the outside that somehow, some way, that means they could just go out there and get any man they want. Yeah, you can get any man to sleep with you. But you can't get any man to stay with you long term. You can never do that. It's up to the man to decide if he wants to stay with you. You cannot make a man stay with you. So in order for a man to even want to be with you, you got to be the kind of woman that bring this man peace. You got to be the kind of woman that this man can have conversations with and literally like be around. But when you have a situation where men can't even talk, they can't even share their thoughts, they can't even criticize or tell you an opinion about, well, this is something I don't like about you. Could you correct this? Could you be accountable for once in your life? And you're just getting upset every minute? Can't deal with that. Can't deal with that. You know? Absolutely crazy, bro. You know? And, you know, the criticism that comes your way as a man when you speak on these issues, it further confirms why most men are opting out of marriage, opting out of dating single moms, opting out of all of this nonsense because it's just not worth it, guys. It's not worth it. It really is not worth it. It's something that we really have to look into as men. Do you really want to struggle in a relationship where you're never going to be heard? Do you want to struggle in a relationship where you're going to be disrespected by a woman's children? Never really respected in the relationship, because there got to be a lot of things that is taken care of before you even take it to the next level. If you're dating a single mom, I'm not here to take care of your kids. I'm not here for that. I'm here for you. Your baby daddies that you had those kids with, they supposed to be in the lives of your children. If we can't have the conversation like adults to understand that the man you slept with in your past is liable for these children, if you can't accept that accountability and communicate with that baby daddy to take care of his kids, then, you know, all bets are off the table, because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not taking care of kids that are not mine. That's crazy. And for so long, a lot of men have been shamed into these kind of conditions where women would say stuff like, it takes a real man to step up to the plate to be a stepdaddy. What man wakes up in the morning and decide, I want to be a stepdaddy to kids that are not mine? What man does that? What man does that? You see, it makes no sense. And see, this video is not about me trying to date a single mom. It's not what this video is about. This video is about a video that I put out giving advice to single mothers that have issues with their baby daddies. That's what this is about. Because some of you, you're watching the video, and in your mind, you're probably like, oh, he's mad. He tried to date a single mom. She rejected him. That's not what it is. This video is about a video that I released. And in my video, I was giving advice to single mothers on how to take accountability for why they're in these problems. And I released the video today, and 2 ladies unsubscribed because they didn't like what I had to say. And what I had to say was sound advice, basically trying to make women be accountable. In other words, if your baby daddy has problems, could you choose a better man? Could you choose to keep your legs closed? Could you do that? Could you do the right thing this time? So that when you get with a new guy, you don't make the same mistakes again? Is it possible that you could look from within and say, I hear what you're saying. You know what? I got some fault in this too. So let me take accountability for my life. Yeah. They didn't want to do that. Instead, they want to just react and get upset. And I know a lot of single mothers, they're watching the show right now. And again, these type of videos, I don't like doing these videos, man, because single mothers cannot handle truth. You really can't. And this is why I'm done. Moving forward, I will never give advice for single mother relationships, dating single moms. I'm done with all of that. Brothers, if you're going to date a woman, make sure she have no kids. None. You know what I'm saying? If you were to run into a single mom and for whatever reason things work out for you, more power to you. What I'm speaking on is the fact that as a content creator, when I try to talk about these issues, I'm beating a dead horse. It's like it's not going nowhere. It's not beneficial to me at all. It's not helping my platform. It's not doing anything for me. I'm not gaining anything. All I'm doing is getting hated. All I'm doing is getting hated for teaching on truth. That's all I'm getting. I'm literally a man that have relationship success, a family man, a man with years of experience. So I know what the F I'm talking about when it comes to relationships. And when I try to impart this wisdom so that ladies can make better choices and they just refuse to make better choices, then there's no hope for them. There's no hope for them. You can't help them no more. And it doesn't matter how good you look as a woman. You could be the finest woman on earth, the most fine body that any man would want to sleep with. I don't want you, and I don't care. You know why? Your attitude. The attitude will turn a man off so quick. He won't even care how you look anymore. He'll look at you and be like, could you leave? Bye. I'm done. I gotta go. I don't got no more time. A real man don't care how you look. Well, I'm cute. I could get any man I want. Well, then go ahead and get him. It's not going to be me because I'm not going to deal with the stress. I'm not going to deal with the anxiety. I'm not going to deal with the constant pressure of having to walk on glass, walk on eggshells, tippy-toeing around to try to make you feel secure when you're insecure. I don't got that kind of time. Maybe some of you guys have that kind of time because you're trying to smash some woman. I don't have that kind of energy to be wasting. I'm 48. I'm done with that mess. So when it comes to dating and relationships for men and women, I'm going to focus more on you guys dating single women with no kids. I have zero advice moving forward for single mothers. I'm done with that. I'm not giving you no more advice. You don't want to hear advice. Just stop it. Don't tell me, no, Ringo, we value your opinions. I'm done. I'm done. You don't want successful relationships. You don't want to meet a good man. You don't want none of this. You want to argue all day. I don't got time for that. Real men don't have time to be arguing with women all day. We don't got that kind of energy. If you want a real relationship with a man, you have to be willing to listen to men to understand what you're doing wrong. It can't be the man's fault all day, ladies. You have to take accountability. You know? And if you're not going to take accountability, nothing's going to work. So good luck with your life, your future, and everything else you got going. Me personally, like I said, I'm done. I am not interested, and I feel good about that. I feel real good about that moving forward because now I can focus my content more on men meeting women that are single with no children, even though they got their own issues too. At the same time, you have a better opportunity than dealing with someone who won't even listen to nothing you say because their mind is already set. Their mind is set on, I'm not listening to you. You're wrong. You don't understand. I don't got that kind of time. You know? So guys, it is what it is. Double tap the screen to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Again, guys, videos like this, it does nothing for my platform. You don't even gain no subscribers when you do videos like this. You actually lose subscribers, right? You don't make money from these kind of videos because, again, you have to lie to women, primarily single mothers. You got to lie to them. If you want to be accepted by them, you have to lie. I'm not going to lie. I can't lie. I don't lie to women. I tell you the truth. And if you don't like it, then, hey, you could go. You know, so it is what it is, man. It's very frustrating because when I do my videos and it's so crazy, man. That video that I recorded that video probably like two or 3 weeks ago. And I had it on my cell phone. I totally forgot I recorded the video. And I said, wow, I'm checking my phone. I'm like, oh, snap. I forgot I recorded this video. Let me upload this video. This will be a great video. You know, I put a few jokes in there. And I was very fair and balanced. And I really felt like this video will help the ladies to understand. Because you have a lot of women that are single mothers. You probably have a lot of good women that are single mothers. But I'm done. I'm not wasting my time. There's no audience for this kind of content, fam. There's no audience. I try. I'm a content creator. I'm trying to reach you. I'm trying to pour out knowledge. I'm trying to give the positive energy. There's no audience for this kind of content. And I don't got that kind of energy to be wasting. So I'm going to focus more on relationships with single women for you guys and also for ladies to get with men. Same thing. But when it comes to relationships with single mothers, I don't have no advice for you. You can find somebody else to give you that kind of advice. If you still want to stick around, then you can stick around. If you want to unsubscribe because you're upset, then do whatever you want to do. I'm not trying to make you upset, but I can't lie. You want me to lie to you. I don't want to lie to you. That's what you're accustomed to. You're accustomed to platforms where you have these panda bears, these guys that be on these shows and all they do is lie to women all day. Those guys are liars, and they do that for money. They don't care about you, and that's the problem. You gravitate towards the men that don't care about you, and the men that really have a heart, you mock, laugh at, and reject. I'm done. I'm done. So, that being said, guys, rate, comment, and subscribe. Double tap the screen. It is what it is. I'm going to get back to my other content. And that's it, guys. Yeah, Derek Jackson been lying to ladies for years. And they believed every word he said. And that man is a stone cold liar. But women loved him. But guys like me, oh, they hate. Rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.